Welcome to this new video from Knowledge Base. This will be part 2 of a series of videos that will help you prepare for the PSP Physical Security Professional Certification. This video is covering Chapter 2 of the Protection of Assets Physical Security book. Please make sure to read the book as that will help you prepare for the exam. This video is a good resource to give you an overview of the chapter, like every other video I do for the exam preparation, but they may not cover every aspect of the chapter. Please also subscribe to the channel so you can get notifications when I post new videos covering other chapters and other parts of this series. Just a bit of background, I prepared for my exam and I got my PSP certification less than a year back, and I'm an ASIS member and a PSP certified professional at the time of preparing this video. If you have any questions about the slides, the content, or my PSP certification experience, please leave it in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can. We start with defining the purpose of physical security, and here I'll take this as it is. I'll read it out. Physical security is the part of security concerned with physical measures designed to safeguard people, prevent unauthorized access to equipment, facilities, material, and information, and to safeguard them against security incidents. During the rest of this session, we'll talk about these physical measures and different physical measures that we see and what will be the functions of a physical security system. So the purpose of physical security system is to protect assets, and these assets could be tangible, and in that sense they could be a piece of art, could be a vault in a bank or other physical thing. They could also be intangible, like intellectual property or data or something like that. It could be a mix of both. We could also look at an asset being as people, like protecting people or VIPs, protecting property or protecting information, and that's data, as I mentioned. Physical security measures should be able to deter an adversary, detect an attack, delay an attack, and deny access. This is referred to as the concept of 4Ds. Look at functions of physical security. We look at access control, deterrence, detection, assessment, delay, response, and evidence gathering. These functions can be achieved through different security measures. So through physical security measures, electronic security measures, and personnel and ground security measures. So as I said, these functions of security can be achieved through different security measures, and these security measures can be divided into physical security measures, electronic security measures, personnel and guard force security measures. We will look at each one separately and see what it includes. So when we talk about physical security measures, these are the visible part of the security program. And these should be selected to meet the requirements of each site or the requirements of each condition that we have. Physical security measures could be barriers, fencing, bollards, locks, septed, like crime prevention through environmental design, and there's a chapter that covers this later in the book. Could be through lighting or glass treatments. So depending on the conditions of your site, and you should always consider the requirements that are needed. So if you're trying to protect a VIP in a building who resides in a building or works in a building, and you want to make sure you have your glass bulletproof, let's say. It could be if you want to protect a site from car intrusion, you want to make sure that any fence that is close to your door where a car can access is rated for any possible car trying to go through that fence, which is different if you have a fence that is on the other side of your property where you have trees already protecting a car trying to come through. So all these should be considered to make sure you have an optimal design for your physical security measures. Another security measure is the electronic security measure, and this covers surveillance, your cameras and that looking at your site and protecting your site, access control, and this could be a combination of electronic and mechanical lock system. But mainly here we're talking about electronic security measures, intrusion detection system, and the communication system that supports all these systems and make sure that everything is integrated. The third and last is personnel and guard force security measures. So these could be people who are operating the electronic physical security system, and all these systems and personnel should be designed with integration in mind to make sure we have an optimized design. So we talk about security officer, human support functions, visitor management system and badging systems, security operations center, weapons, incident management systems, and so on. All these physical security system or security measures work with peripheral systems that support them and need to integrate with them. And these include life safety systems, building controls, IT infrastructure, liaison relationships, outsourced services, police, and procedures. And this concludes our session for today. The short chapter 2, I will be coming later with additional chapters and parts of this series to help you prepare for your PSP certification. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.